Have you ever heard of a sister so brave she changed the course of history? Let's travel back to ancient Egypt, to a time of great hardship for the Hebrew people. Here, we meet a young girl named Miriam, the older sister of two very special boys, Aaron and the one and only Moses. Miriam was known for her courage and wisdom. Even as a child, she loved her baby brother Moses more than anything. But a dark shadow fell over the land. The cruel Pharaoh declared that every Hebrew baby boy must be thrown into the Nile River. Miriam's mother, Jochebed, was terrified. She couldn't let that happen to her son. So, she wove a small basket, tucked Moses safely inside, and with a heavy heart, set him afloat on the river, praying for a miracle. Miriam, however, wasn't just going to pray. She was going to act. She followed the tiny basket along the riverbank, her eyes never leaving it. She watched as it drifted closer and closer to the royal palace. Her heart pounded in her chest when Pharaoh's own daughter came down to the river to bathe and spotted the basket. This was it, the moment that would decide everything. Taking a deep breath, Miriam stepped out from her hiding spot. "Excuse me, princess," she said, her voice surprisingly steady. The princess turned, intrigued by the young girl. Miriam bravely asked, "Would you like me to find a Hebrew woman to nurse the baby for you?" The princess, touched by the sight of the baby, smiled gratefully. "Yes, please do." Miriam ran like the wind back to her mother. "Mother, the princess found Moses. She needs someone to care for him." Jochebed's tears of sorrow turned to tears of joy. Rushing back to the river, Miriam introduced her mother to the princess. In an incredible turn of events, Jochebed was hired to nurse her own son, keeping him safe within the palace walls. Miriam had done it. She had saved her brother. As the years passed, Miriam watched Moses grow into the great leader he was destined to be. When he confronted Pharaoh and demanded freedom for their people, Miriam was right there, a pillar of strength and support. She was a true prophetess. Her words of encouragement, lifting the spirits of the Israelites. After their miraculous escape from Egypt and the parting of the Red Sea, it was Miriam who led the celebration. With a tambourine in her hand, she led the women in a powerful song and dance of freedom. "Sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously," she sang, her voice echoing with pure joy. Her faith and leadership were a beacon of hope for her people as they journeyed through the wilderness. Of course, their journey wasn't always easy. Miriam faced her own struggles and learned important lessons about humility and patience. But through it all, her love for her family and her people never wavered. Miriam's story is a powerful reminder of what courage, faith, and family love can achieve. She wasn't just a sister. She was a protector, a leader, and a source of unwavering hope. Her legacy shows us that one person, no matter how young, can make an enormous difference. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.